So I think that's just something I got from Larry Holmes, man. That's my favorite fighter of all time.
Okay. It's interesting that you say that because I saw you fight in Charlotte at the on a Christy Martin card. And a guy gave you trouble early, and I think he caught you once or twice.
Right.
And I can't remember his name, so I wish I remembered his name. But you know, you talk about Larry Holmes. I think he had the most underrated as far as his toughness. I mean, because obviously Ernie Shavers used to knock
Right.
snot out of him, and he still kept coming forward. And guys would hit him, but he kept coming forward, and he worked behind that jab. So for you to say Larry Holmes, and I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, man, I want to say his name was Moore. I can't remember, but I saw you just keep coming, and I was like, man, is this kid gonna quit? And you didn't quit, and you ended up winning the fight. But you know, for you to say Larry Holmes, and I mean, that's you know, it really does fit you. I mean, that's where I'm going with that. It really does fit you. So anyone else, or just pretty much Larry Holmes?
I mean, you know, it's a bunch of fighters that I look at and that I like, you know. In, I guess, today's era, you know, I got a lot of favorite fighters. You know, I'm not going to be the average and say Floyd Mayweather. I don't really watch him, you know, like that. It's not really my style. I don't watch him like that. I watch a mixture of guys. I can watch Irislandy Lara, you know. I watch Juan Manuel Marquez. You know, I can watch people like Tevin Farmer, Terrence Crawford, definitely. Oh, and of course, Andre Ward. You know, those are just... Andre Ward and Terrence Crawford of today are just my all-time favorites, you know. I love the way they handle their business in the ring.
Okay. All right. Well, you brought up Marquez. I know the thing that stuck out about your style to me was that your combo punches. I mean, you throw combos, and I mean, it's like... Some guys, they throw one punch, and here and there might throw 1-2, but you throw combos. And it sticks out because a lot of guys don't do it. So describe your style a little more, and for fans that aren't familiar with you, you know, just, hey, this is Jamaal Gregory, this is what I do in the ring. Tell me a little bit more about your style.
I mean, like I said at the beginning, it's fun, you know, and I say fun in the sense of it's exciting because you never know what you're going to get. You can get a boxing clinic, or you can get an all-out war. I mean, it just depends on what I feel like doing that night. You know, it depends on the type of fun that I feel like having. Sometimes I don't want to be clean cut just to get the win. Sometimes I want to get down and dirty with it. Sometimes I don't want to get down and dirty with it. Sometimes I want to be a pretty boy. You know, so. You can get the pretty boy, you can get the slugger, you can get a dog, you can get a killer. I mean, it just all depends on which Jamaal I decide to bring out that night. You know, that's pretty much the style for me. It's a style to where, not to sound cocky, but I can do everything.
Okay, on May 9th, Bull City Beatdown 3, Christy Martin Promotions is putting on a card. You're in the main event against Edvis Galloway.
All right.
So, you know, I expect to see him to bring a lot out of it. He's 1-0. He made his pro debut last August, I believe, with a big KO. So now there's a lot of buzz around this guy. You're in the main event against him. What should fans come in and look for that night?
Oh, y'all should come look to see a hell of a fight. I mean, a hell of a fight. You know, you got a strong competitor in him, a strong opponent in him. You know, he coming to win. He not coming to lay down. Something that people don't know about me, I get better with better opposition. The better the man is across the ring from me, the better I am. You know, I would rather fight a guy like Edvis than to fight a guy, you know, who's 0-5. You know, I feel I do better because it's a challenge. I mean, it wouldn't be fun if it wasn't a challenge. Like I say, I'm all about fun. It's not fun if it's not a challenge.
Okay.
If I know I'm going to win, it's. I mean, I know I'm gonna win, but like if you just know it's handed to you, it's like, you know, ain't no fun in it, ain't no excitement in it. So I get better as the opposition is. So he's a strong fighter and all that, but I always feel like I'm better. I mean, it's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I don't feel that anybody's better than me. You know, I feel like I'm the most confident fighter that y'all ever see.
Okay.
So, you know, of course, I believe I'm getting the win. You know, hands down, no doubt about it. Now, I think it's going to be a great fight. You know, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win. By no means do I think it's gonna be an easy fight. You know, I don't think that. I'm too smart and know him too well to think it's gonna be an easy fight. But I think it's gonna be one of the most fun fights I've been in a long time.
Awesome. Now, how familiar are you with Edvis Galloway?
I mean, I'm familiar in the sense I've seen him a few times, you know, here and there. Never been in the ring with him before,
okay.
But, you know, I've seen him here and there. Not a bad dude, you know. Ain't no hate or no dislike type of thing going on with this. Ain't no beef or nothing. It's just, it's business. I mean, you know, we got to fight, you know.
Yeah.
We couldn't not see each other eventually. You know, we both in the same state, both around the same weight class. I mean, you can't not see each other. So, you know, it's just one of those things. You got to separate that, you know. It's business. And, you know, and I'm going to take care of my business. So, you know.
Okay. All right. Now, this is your second pro fight outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. Mm-hmm. I know the first time you fought outside of Charlotte, you fought in Philadelphia, which, you know, I gave you credit. Before we even started talking on camera, I gave you credit for that because a lot of guys with the undefeated record, young fighters, will not take a risk like that. You fought a guy by the name of Marcel Rivers in Philadelphia, right. Which is, I mean, I can't really compare anybody in North Carolina to him. And tell fans, you know, tell them about, you know, stepping up and taking big fights.
Oh, man. So, Marcel, you know, that was a crazy fight, man, because I'll never forget. We were supposed to fight, I can't remember where exactly we were supposed to fight. It fell through, and we got this Marcel's fight on a week notice. You know, my dad called me, you know, my coaches, they called me and stuff like that. Week notice, you know, hey, we can fight this guy. I believe it was Friday, they said we could fight him next Saturday. So, you know, just knowing me, like I say, it's the challenge that makes it fun. You know, it's the fact of, regardless of what happens, you know, a win or a loss isn't scary to me. So I think that's what, you know, drove me to be able to take the fight. And I think that's what stops a lot of guys from taking fights that, you know, other people think they should take. You know, I'm not them, so I wouldn't know. I can just speak for me. But a loss doesn't scare me, you know. A loss don't define my career, you know. I mean, of course, you don't want to rack up 10, 15, 20 losses.
Right.
But, you know, one loss, it was nothing to be scared of. I mean, you know, I lost in the amateurs before. It wasn't a big deal. I didn't die. You know, I didn't get knocked out. You know, me and him had a hell of a back and forth fight, man. You know, like I said, shout out to Marcel, because that was a hell of a fighter. You know, he a hell of a puncher. He a knockout puncher. He knocked out everybody that he's ever fought other than me. You know, so like I say, you know, it was just the fact that I was able to take it in the way I did is because I'm extremely confident in myself for one. But even when that's not enough, I'm extremely confident in my coach. You know, he always give me that extra push I need to just go try and be great. I mean, the whole reason we out here is to see if we can be great. You know, everybody's not going to be great. Everybody's not going to make it. But I'm not going to be the one that says he didn't make it because he didn't try. Okay. You know, I have to at least go out there and attempt to do it. I mean, so like I said, I love the challenge. It was fun. It's fun. It's those fun nerves you get, you know, that feeling in your stomach where it's like, oh man, this is gonna be a hell of a fight, man. We're gonna see how it's turning. It's those nerves, you know. It's like it make you laugh at yourself because it's like, damn, man, this is about to be a fight right here. We're about to see how it turn out. So I mean, that's why when they see my face on the flyer, it's never against someone that they never heard of. It's against someone with a winning record. It's against someone that's coming to fight. It's against someone that knows how to win. You know, whether they take it or not, that's not my business. I know I'm gonna take it. So, you know.
Okay. Not knowing that you took that Rivers fight on a week notice, so would you like to replay that again? And if possible, you know, a full training camp.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I would definitely love that, man. That would be a blessing. That would be a blessing. You know, just because of, like I said, he's just a tough competitor. You know, he's a hell of a fighter. You know, he's smart with it. Like I say, to be such a power puncher and knock everybody out, he doesn't fight like that though. You know, he fight real skilled. You know, he calm, he patient. You know, things of that nature, whatever. But that full training camp, I would love to redo it. You know, redo that fight. Do I see it happening right now? I don't. But in the future, I would love, you know, we get far enough in our careers where it makes business sense and can make us some money. I would love to, you know, play that fight back. I'd do that for free. But you know, like I said, that's just the competitor in me, though, man. You know, I would love that fight, regardless of what the outcome would be. I would love to run that back.
Okay, and then we'll go back to May 9th, big fight. Again, you're in the main event against Edvis Galloway. What should fans expect from Jamaal Gregory on May 9th?
Oh man, you know, you can get many things. You know, you can get a show, you can get a war, you can get a boxing masterpiece. All I'm gonna say is just expect me to be superb. That's it. Just sharper than you've ever seen, better than you've ever seen, and having more fun than y'all ever seen anybody else have.
Perfect. Well, there you have it, folks. I'm Chris Williams with C Sports and Entertainment with Jamaal Gregory. I'm going to start calling him the fighter because you flat out define the fighter. So, Chris Williams, Jamaal Gregory, C Sports and Entertainment, thank you for joining us.